What is going on, guys? It's your boy Sly, and today we're gonna be doing the first episode of a small segment I like to call XenoCrap, which is basically just gonna be a rehash of iDubbbz's Content Cop, but with my own little twist and spin on it, purely based on the amount of people who have actually requested that I go back to making these kind of videos. So, today, we're gonna be talking about Super Saiyan Cabby28, and before we get into this video, I just like to say that I really do love, when people who are quite clearly less intelligent than myself see something that I've said and or done, and they just aren't able to understand something so simple, and it's quite cute. Like, it's cute as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. So before we get into this video, I strongly urge that you Super Saiyan you know what, fuck it. For the remainder of this video, we're gonna call him Peaches because I'm gonna make him my bitch, so it's only fitting that I do so. I strongly urge that the fans of Peaches who aren't capable of logical thought between themselves dislike this video. Oh, and be sure to comment something like feck you CodeSly, you piece of trash, shit, you just mad because he has more subs than you. Be sure you spell that incorrectly as much as you possibly can, and then you can leave my video knowing full well that you can feel like you've achieved something in your worthless, pathetic, sad, and empty lives. So, for the rest of you who are still here, this entire ordeal started over a video of mine, which I'm sure you should all be aware of by now, titled Fuck Super Saiyan Cabby28, in which the video consists of me playing what Peaches refers to as metal music, though I don't know what type of metal this guy listens to, but Pumped Up Kicks is not metal by any means, but I digress. Okay, so firstly, we're gonna go over the points he made in his video, and I feel it's appropriate to mention now that this video isn't fair use and all images information was publicly on his channel, so everything I got was public information that was on his channel, as well as the images that I will be using. I'm using his footages and images to create my point, meaning it falls under fair use, as well as it being criticism, meaning Peaches, if you're gonna try and take my video down, you can be sure that it'll be back up soon, and you'll just look like even more of a tool than you already do. Okay, so, getting into this video, he starts talking about his subscribers, yada yada yada, nobody cares, but then he says that
when this happened, I thought maybe somebody put like an exposed video out on me or something like that.
YouTube glitched, I lost a bunch of subs, so I assumed people were going to expose me. Okay, first of all, my guy, I know you make Xenoverse content, I get it, but who the fuck are you? Alright, no, like seriously, in this community, who are you? I didn't even know who you were until someone I knew mentioned you, and I still don't know who you are. You have like 8k subs, and none of the real players on this game, and I'm talking about the ones who actually matter. So, you know, people like me, Kashami, Immortal J, Lex Luthor, shout outs to my mans, go check out his channel, links in the description below. People like them, alright, people like us, alright, we don't know who you are, alright, like a small handful of people that I know who you are, and all they do is talk about your shitty content anyway. Alright, how could someone who grew to 8k subs in such little time not be known by everyone? Because that kind of growth is Rhymestyle tier, and yet nobody knows you because you're not good at the game, so people can't say they know you for being good. Your content is stolen, so people can't say they know you for originality. So why on earth would people be rushing to expose you for losing subs when most people wouldn't even notice at all? There is absolutely no reason for you to have thought that, unless you are doing something worth exposing. Now we'll get into that later. He then says,
I went and searched on YouTube to see if anybody had tried and say something negative about me.
I went and searched on YouTube to see if anyone had made an exposed video on me. See, the problem with this is that my video was titled Super Saiyan Cabby28. It wasn't titled Super Saiyan Cabby28 Exposed. Well, it was titled Fuck Super Saiyan Cabby, but you get the point. And as you can clearly see here in my tags, which I'll now be throwing up on the screen for you, there isn't a single mention of his name nor the word exposed in my video tags, which means that he had simply searched that, or if he had simply searched that up, there's no way that my video would have came up, because my video does not have the tags Super Saiyan Cabby28 or exposed in them. I don't know why he's lying about that. It's quite clear that he is, and like oh my fucking god, I don't know why he's lying about that. I don't know why he's lying about that, as if he quite clearly didn't either get shown my video or just go out of his way to watch it himself. So here's a simple example of him lying, so stay tuned because we're gonna go through quite a few of these. Okay, so the next part is crucial to this video. In the video himself, he states
and he doesn't even say a word in it, and he doesn't even say a word in it, and he doesn't even say a word in it.
He didn't say anything at all.
I don't get the hate.
But then directly afterwards says he doesn't get the hate. The problem with this is that he watched the video and saw, as he rightly says, the video was just a bunch of screen shaking and screaming, so any normal logical human being who is capable of common sense would see that the video has nothing to do with the title, and it's obviously a joke. And the fact that he's taking it so seriously is what I like to call the hashtag no chin effect. You see, this is exactly what happened with Leafy in iDubbbz's video when he said he had no chin. Leafy took such serious offense to a throwaway comment that he made a video and did his best to try and make something that wasn't anything into something that's not anything when it already is, which inadvertently causes it to become something, which is what Peaches himself has done. There was no hate. The video is quite simply just a joke video, but by instigating hate and sending his unintelligent viewers to my video who clearly also aren't capable of logical thought, he caused an issue when one wasn't present beforehand. But I guess you would have to have a lack of common sense or any sign of intelligence to even enjoy his videos in the first place, because quite frankly, I'm not surprised that this is the kind of people that come to my channel off of his channel. Now, here's something else important. He tries to bring in subscriber count as a throwaway comment to use in self-defense.
Maybe it's the fact that I jumped in subs so much.
This is a basic move used by any subscriber, any YouTuber, to try and shrug off something they don't like. See, by throwing a comment off as, "it's because my growth," you try and change the focal point into this being about a channel being bigger or growing faster than another, which it isn't, because if I were to do the same thing as the rest of the XenoTubers and shit out 5 shitty build videos or comparison videos a day, then of course I'd grow. But you know, I like to do videos I feel are worth being made, that only I am doing in my own way, that others aren't doing, which makes things unique. And as inadvertently, that causes me to not upload videos as often as everyone else will, because I only make videos I feel are interesting and, you know, that I enjoy making. So for the sake of views and subscribers, I don't really do that. I mean, occasionally I'll do something like that to get a little couple of views, subscribers. We're all fucking YouTubers, we all need to do that from time to time. But case point, I don't sit around making 5 videos a day of garbage just to get views and stuff. And, you know, we even see that you tried your absolute hardest to try and milk the Super Itachi exposed videos, which I had to come in and shut down, because what's the point? Like, oh my god, you were trying your hardest to milk that man's name, as well as for the drama for growth. But again, I had to bring in facts to shut you down, because you're stupid. Though I do appreciate the shout out on my video, it's just a shame that you weren't intelligent enough to see the humor behind the video and took such major offense to it instead.
So for those who want to see that, you know, my true fans who want to back your boy up, link to that video will be down below in the description.
I love how he says, "for my true fans who want to back your boy up," in a video where the person allegedly harassing you didn't even speak or say a word about you, nor have his video actually have anything to do with you in the first place, that you felt so threatened and so offended that you had to ask your loyal dick riders to get your dick out of their mouths for a few seconds before you nut to go leave a comment on my video without watching it all. It's pretty cute, quite frankly it is, especially when he says I was mad, even though, again, as you clearly said, I didn't speak at all in the video, yet you're the one here making a video about me. Now remember guys, this was a video supposedly about Meteor Crash versus Wolfang Fist. This was a 5-minute video in which 3 minutes of the video, more than 50% I might add of the video, was him talking about me. I'm going to you know what, I'm going to just put this picture of Peaches right here, and you can just think about him reading this instead of me. He used to make face cam videos, but decided he'd delete all of them so he can milk a face reveal video at 10k subs. So I thought, hey, fuck you. So here we are. Here's your Lord and Savior Peaches, your weeaboo overlord, your fuckboy faggot king. The first comment comes from someone in his video complaining about how he should do something simple and useful for his viewers and put the time in which the video actually starts in the description so they can just click that and skip the shit nobody cares about. But rather than doing that, Peaches decides to get aggressive to this man because, and I quote, "I only care about my fans and subscribers' opinions and suggestions." This right here is a prime example of someone who can't take criticism. This guy's comment was very fair, and honestly, there wasn't really an issue with it. But as you'll soon learn, Peaches is unable to handle any type of criticism, and he breaks down and throws a hissy fit like the bitch that he is. The next comment is a guy claiming that I wanted his attention, which, as we all have seen in my tags, had nothing to do with him, and the title was purely satire as well as a video which had nothing to do with him. But he went out of his way to make a response video to something that didn't really even need a response because, well, it was satire and was made for comedic purposes only. But in him making that video, it's quite obvious that the person whose attention that was wanted here was mine. He sent his viewers to my channel to cause an uproar to get my attention, hoping I would say something here. So here you go, Peaches. I hope you enjoy reaping what you sow, bitch ass boy. Because after this video goes up, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna think long and hard about how you're going to respond, how you're going to salvage your image, how you could come out of this not looking like a complete utter tool and a jackass with no credible defense for any of this. And you know what? You're right. There's nothing you can say or do to discredit me or disprove anything. I'm saying everything I'm saying is completely factual information that's coming straight from you and your channel. All this is public information. It's just people don't know how to connect the dots because I guess you're not used to talking to someone who doesn't have the fucking brain capacity of a 12-year-old. So let's move on to the next comment. Alright, the next comment is him saying he wasn't really worried about me, yet he makes a video in which more than 50% of the content is him talking about me. Now, I don't know what his definition of worried is. So guys, let's all go on a learning journey together and go look up together what the definition of worried is, or a definition of worried is. Alright, worried. Anxious or troubled about actual or potential problems. So for example, being worried about someone making a hateful video about me and in response preemptively making a video on them to try and defend myself before they decide to make another video on me. So yeah, I think you were pretty worried about this. Alright, the next one is the same thing with him claiming not to be worried, but as we've seen, I proved this to be yet another lie from him. The next comment is yet another person trying to suggest to him something he does is for videos to help improve, but again, he shoots it down because unless you're a fan or whatever, he does not care, which is a very bad attitude to have as a YouTuber, especially one who can't take criticism at all in any shape or form. The next comment is again just sad because he claims that he barely addresses this in a video, but yet again for the third time, more than 50% of this video was him talking about the problem. You're not very bright, are you? I already knew that you were unintelligent from seeing your video about soft caps and your asinine ways of working out stats without any real values or numbers and then trying to disprove something we know is fact. And then don't even get me started on the Super Itachi videos, because you, like many other people, were so idiotic and moronic that you couldn't even tell that he's just a persona who's trolling, because idiots like you are the ones who get baited by this everyday, oh my fucking god, by this everyday troll. I don't know how you can even function in real life. You are something special. I'm genuinely impressed that you are able to function in real life. Claps for you, my guy. Claps for you. I'm surprised that you are able to function in real life society. It's amazing. It really is just phenomenal. Now, to address what I was talking about before with him stealing videos, if you look at his channel, although most Xenotubers make basically the same content, you can see a very distinct pattern here with some of these pictures I'm going to show you. So, to tell you that, yeah, oh my god, I'm not even Englishing right now. Show you. So, tell me if you can't see what I'm talking about. Now, as you see here, these are just 3 examples of video that he's quite clearly copied. You see, when someone gets views on a video, you know that that video is doing well. So he quite clearly just took some of the same video, remade it, blah blah blah, rehashed it, re-uploaded it, and then I guess the argument can be made that he was just making videos coincidentally that were the same, but all his videos came out almost exactly a week after their original upload, giving plenty of time for him to see how well they fare and then copy them to upload them. Now, I'm not saying by any means that the Versus series is something unique that only one person thought up and or started, because even in Xenoverse 1, people have been making these, but the fact of the matter is, he claims that he never knew who Commando or Razor even were. Yet, as you can see in his video tags, these names appear in every single one, being Afro Senju, Rhyme Style, Omega Pro, Jadantastic, Razor 1, Commando Leaders, and Ventus SGN. Now, I know in some cases I do this too, because what this does is when you upload a video and tag people's names in them, it makes your videos come up more frequently in their recommendeds and search feeds. Though I don't lie about doing so, because it helps to get exposure to my videos, so hey, what does it matter? The difference here is that he blatantly lies that he never knew who two of these people were, mainly being Copying Razor and Commando, as I showed you in the previous examples beforehand. Although again, as we can clearly see, he clearly lied, because if not, he wouldn't have had them in his tags for literal months. And let's not forget his many hate videos that he made on people such as Commando Lighters, before he deleted them, and now tries to keep up his fake positive attitude that like he's just some hater lying to you guys because you're all idiots for money. He's literally just sitting there pretending to be not a fucking negative scumfuck bastard, even though that's clearly what he is. So guys, this video wasn't really a plan of mine, but after I saw this video, I decided, you know what, I'm tired of all these false prophets acting out, and quite frankly, this guy is seriously not very intelligent. So one final time, just to make sure you get this through your thick skull peaches, do not respond to my video. There is absolutely nothing you can say to defend or retort anything, and any attempt you will make will only show just how desperate you really are to not look like a complete and utter tool, even though that's quite clearly what you are. Enjoy shitting out 5 garbage videos a day for your poorly made channel, because you can have 8,000 subscribers, hell, you can have 100,000 subscribers. At the end of the day, my channel will always be better than yours, and it's a simple fact. My channel looks nicer, it's better made, and my content is better than yours. That wasn't exactly the aim of this video. I thought I'd just let you know, seeing as you feel like I care about subscriber count. This video again was made entirely in fair use under criticism, so if you falsely strike this video or attempt to take it down, know that I will have it back up, and if you give me a chance to, I will take legal action, because if I can take away some of your money, sure, I'll do it. Give me that money, so by all means, go right ahead. For anyone interested in making a reaction video to my video, then you have my permission by all means to use my footage for your video, as long as you link my video in the description and shoot me a link so I can watch it also. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not saying go and hate on this guy's channel. I'm just saying, well, you know what, do what you want. It's not my problem anyway. If you want to go hate on his channel, do what you want. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, guys, have a nice day. It's your boy CodeSly. I'll signing out. I'll catch you all later. Have a nice day. Bye.